Camera settings can feel confusing. Trust me, I've been there. So here's the simplest way to understand them. No complicated charts, just what actually matters. There are only 3 settings you really need to think about: shutter speed, aperture, and ISO. Once you understand these 3, everything else becomes easy. Think of shutter speed as your motion control. Fast freezes things, slow makes them blurry. A fast shutter freezes action. Clean, crisp, no blur. A slow shutter creates motion blur. Great for creativity. One of my earliest mistakes was shooting everything at slow shutter speeds. No wonder half my photos were unintentionally blurry. If you're shooting kids running, pets moving, a sports game, or even someone walking quickly, use a fast shutter like 1/50th of a second or faster. For creative light trails or silky water, use a slow shutter like 1/10 of a second or lower. Aperture controls your background blur. A low f number gives you that creamy, dreamy bokeh. Honestly, my favorite part of photography. A high f number keeps everything sharp and in focus. The first time I switched to f1.8, my portraits instantly looked professional. For portraits, try using an aperture between f1.8 and f2.8. For landscapes, go with f8 to f11. Shooting products, f4 is a great starting point. And for food, f2 helps to isolate the subject beautifully. ISO controls brightness. Low ISO gives you clean images. High ISO adds grain and noise. I once shot a whole night at ISO 3200 by accident. Every photo was noisy. Nowadays though, modern cameras are capable of shooting clean images at higher ISO. But as a rule of thumb, you always want to keep your ISO as low as possible. So here's the simple rule I wish someone told me earlier. Set your shutter speed based on the movement in your scene. Then, pick your aperture for the look you want, blurry background or everything sharp. And finally, adjust your ISO last to fix the brightness. Do it in this order. It makes everything so much easier. If you want photography explained simply, follow along. I'll make this easy for you.